Hey everybody, this is Frank. V's not with us today, so it's just you're stuck with the beautiful ones, me and Dex. So his apeness will not be with us today, but that's okay because Dex is going to bring us the news. We're taking a look at the markets today. This is the Daily 10 Market Snapshot, where my main man Dex gives us a rundown of what's going on in the markets today and any important news that we're looking at. So how you doing, Dex?
Doing great, man. Good to be here. Good to be back.
Awesome. And right after this, there's a link in the description. We're going to be doing Frank Trades with Dex on our channel, PulseWave Trading, and we take your chart requests. It's kind of like it's like a call-in show where you call up and ask to hear your favorite song, but instead of songs, it's charts. So we'll look at whatever you want. We'll be taking a look at Bitcoin and all kinds of different things that we're going to be taking from our listeners. So we always have a good time on there. And then one last thing I'll tell you guys about, we have a webinar coming up at 1 p.m. today. The Gorilla will be there, Dex will be there, I will be there. And we're gonna show people how to use Dex's system. Now, Dex, my man, what's going on?
All right. So as we speak, this morning the jobless claims numbers came out,
Right.
and it was a huge miss.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't guess what the number was. We only created 75,000 jobs added in May, which means
wow.
wage growth is
Wow.
slowing down.
Big time.
All right. Not only that, but full-time jobs tumbled to the lowest level since October of 2018.
Ouch.
All right.
So expect a few news conferences from Trump today. He'll be out every 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll try several new hairstyles today. He'll bring Ivanka out. Like, Ivanka, sing a song.
But to me, though, these numbers, they show a sad economic reality.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're one of those people stuck at working at Mickey D's, you're like, okay, at least if I can get full time, 40 hours a week, I can make X amount of dollars, and at least I can eat. But according to this report, it's saying that full time job availabilities have plummeted to a new low, which means that if you are stuck at working at Mickey D's,
Yeah.
you're only going to get part-time hours.
Yeah.
You're going to be lucky to get 20 hours a week.
Yep. See, this is the thing. The right was very hard on Obama with his jobless numbers because we knew there were so many part-time jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming we have the same thing still going on.
Yeah, and here's the reality, you guys. If you're stuck in the minimum wage, hamster wheel,
yeah,
doesn't matter how many of those jobs you can work because there's only 24 hours in a day.
That's right. It's a nightmare.
So you can technically only work 2 8-hour shifts a day, which is 16 hours a day. The rest of that time is going to have to be spent sleeping. All right. So that's how it's gonna factor out for you.
Right.
16-hour a day job. So that's 2 full-time minimum wage jobs, and it's still not going to be enough money. It's not going to be enough.
No,
if you're working, if you're working a minimum wage job and you have to work 2 of them, which means you have to work 16 hours a day, and that's just to keep your head above water barely. You're not going to even really be making ends meet. You're still going to be living very tight. And if you have a family, you can forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It would take the husband to work 2 minimum wage jobs per day, 16 hours a day. The mother would have to work 16 hours a day. And any teenage children would have to go out and work 16 hours a day just to maintain a middle class lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's rough. So how are the markets reacting to the news?
Well, believe it or not, the markets love it. The Dow up over 300 points. The Nasdaq 100 up 150. The S&P 500 up 35. 2880 and a half. Still haven't got up to 29, but it's creeping right there. It's knocking at the door. The Russell's up 14 at 1517. Mm-hmm. The dollar has fallen apart. and the selling has accelerated. We're down 54 pips, which is a huge move for the dollar index. It's now trading at 96 half.
Mm-hmm.
The euro broke above the 130 with the dollar falling out of bed a little bit, losing some of its bullish momentum. It helped the euro to finally, jump above 113, which was a strong resistance. And you got Bitcoin on fire. It's up $320 right now. It's
Yeah,
79.75 after
pushing,
hitting 77 and a quarter.
yeah, pushing 8,000, which is great. I
Exactly. We
still,
talked about that
still
8,000, didn't we?
we did, yeah. Still brutal on the weekly, but well, not brutal, but
As long as it can maintain a close above that 8,000, you're good, ain't you?
yeah, that'd be great.
Bonds though up a point in 930 seconds at 154 and 26 30 seconds. I can't talk right today. Um, so still shy of that 155 handle, but we did hit 154.30, so that's good. Gold. Gold broke up to 1352 and 70 cents. Right now it's at $1,350.10, up $7.50. So it hit that psychological resistance of 1350. The first resistance was 1300, second resistance 1350. Now the market's wide open to run to 14. Can it get there? I don't think it's going to get there on this leg, but a strong close above 1350 today builds in a psychological excuse me, bullish momentum that could help spike up to 14 by the end of the week. But I'm suspecting that the bears are not going to let that happen. They're going to come in this coming week and they're going to tear it to pieces. So we'll see. Silver finally above 15 cents at 15.09. And beans are down 7.25. It's 861.5. I just have a feeling about the grain market that something's up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those grains are about to just go parabolic to the upside.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I've been watching it. You heard, I've been incorporating it in the announcements, and I got my eye on it. And there is a micro mini contract that can be traded to on the Thinkorswim platform. It's ticker XK. So XK.
Cool.
All right. The natural gas has put a little bit of a floor in today, dropped to 230. Now it's at 233. So it's trying to maintain a positive close for the day. And last but not least, crude oil. Crude oil is at $53.25, up 65 cents. It did drop as low as $52.62, and it's rallied from there. So I guess it's safe to say crude oil is also trying to put in a bottom for the week. We'll see. Psychological $50 is the psychological support. We'll see what can happen on that one.
Cool.
Excuse me. What else was I going to say? Oh, Hack. Hack is at $38.75, up 28 cents. All right, so it's starting to gain some legs again. And your gold junior miners, ticker GDXJ, is up 13 cents at 31.18. I have a sneaking suspicion about these gold miners and Hack. I don't want to say it, but there's something up.
Yeah.
I think Hack is about to explode higher again.
Wait.
And
So related to the gold miners?
there's something about these tickers, and when I put it out there, I don't have all the bells and whistles to tell you. I can just tell you there's something up, and that's all I can tell you. The algorithm suggests something is up.
Huh.
They suggest something's up, so I
So
got
that's
my
weird.
eye on it on the grain markets, especially soybeans.
You have the a fine-tuned gut for weird stuff like that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's been developing over the years. There's something up.
Something up with Hack and the gold miners. That's interesting.
Yeah, you got to look at the algo readings because that really tells you the whole story. And I pay attention to stuff like this. I try not to, let emotions or whatnot come into play.
Right.
I like to let the market tell me, what it's really doing, what it's really thinking
Mhm.
at the moment. And right now, we have, we still have that locked in negative momentum on the hack, but it hasn't turned to a bearish trend. We still have here, everything's been pointing down. It's been correcting off its highs, but it hasn't really accelerated.
Mhm.
So we could have found a floor, and I think we could be reversing back up, which means something may be in the works. And I'm a little curious about it. With your GDXJ, looking at your gold miners, okay, coming into today, we had a crash alert. All right, can't
Yeah.
ignore those. You got to look at those crash alerts.
Mhm.
But then when you take a look at the price action itself, it has not followed through on that alert. So I have to pay attention to the locked in bullish momentum that we have. And I have to take into account the Kumo cloud of death. So as long as you're in that Kumo cloud of death, a lot of your momentum readings may be false because anything can happen as long as you're in that cloud. I've seen markets do amazing things in the cloud, like out of nowhere, an extreme rally will break out, push it out of the cloud, and then the market in the middle of the day says, "Psych, I got you." Head fakes and then crashes and takes out the low and keeps falling back below the cloud, all in the same day. Weird
Yeah.
things happen.
Mhm.
It's like I want to rename the Kumo cloud to the Bermuda Triangle because weird paranormal things can happen.
Once you're in there, you don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
aliens, vortexes. It's just something. Something's in there.
yeah, it's a lot going on up in there, and you just
All right.
don't
Cool.
have no way of really understanding and knowing why it is.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. That in mind, we gotta shut this down. We've got to get on our next one. And want to let people know if you want to continue the discussion with us, there's a link in the description for Frank Trades with Dex on the PulseWave Trading channel. And on that one, we are fully interactive. We're taking all your comments and questions. So if anything Dex said today sparks your interest, just in a few minutes, we'll be over there and you can ask for clarification. We're also going to be looking at charts and whatnot. Give us 5-10 minutes and that one is going to start. And I think I messed up the timing. It says it's starting in like 3 hours, but it's actually going to start in like 5 minutes. So anyway, all right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much, Dex. We're going to continue the discussion on Frank Trades with Dex. Also,
hit
of
that
course,
like button. Hit that like button.
hit that like and subscribe, please. Also, yeah, we got to get Rogue with all this crazy stuff going on. It seems like they did ding some of Rogue's subscribers away. So make sure you like and subscribe. And also, link to today's 1 p.m. Eastern time webinar is also in the description. So thank you all so much for listening.
Yeah.
Me and the Vulcan will head over to PulseWave Trading on YouTube, and we'll see you guys there. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Dex.
Peace.